What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of CNC. This is episode number 34 and we're starting today's episode off with a big change. Yep, welcome your new captain, Gavin Humphreys. Yes, of course, in the last episode you saw two brilliant performances from Gavin, stopped the rot after 4 straight losses. We've done back-to-back points against playoff teams right now with 7 goals and 7 assists in 25 games. I thought, do you know what? This guy is the future of club and country. He's a team leader at 16 years old. And, you know, Ben Davies, the vet, since coming in, like, fair play to the guy, no doubt about it, dropping down to League One. We didn't make him captain. It was still Cooper. With Cooper's injury going down for 2 months, we felt as though we needed a leader's presence out there. Davis hasn't really been doing it for me this season, so I thought, who's the guy that has been consistent? Rabbi Matondo. Who else has been consistent? Gavin Humphreys. So in the end, I gave him the armband officially. Gavin Humphreys is new club captain. Now, whether it's interim for the rest of the season, whether it's until Cooper comes back to full fitness, whether it's for good, I haven't decided. I guess we'll have to wait and see how we get on during this period, but I just felt it made sense. He has been incredible this year. Absolutely brilliant. And, you know, how'd you mark it? 55 minutes in, you know, getting the captain's armband at 16 years old. How about setting up another academy graduate? So good. They named him twice. Lloyd with his second goal this season makes it 1-0 Newport County away at London Road against Peterborough United. And after no wins in our last 6 games, I was like, come on, man. This has got to be the one. We get back to winning ways here against a posh side who aren't playing the best themselves. But 66 minutes in, they would find their level. Ricky J. Jones offloads, ball into the middle, and a good little finish into the bottom corner, sort of posh draw back on level terms with 24 minutes to go. So frustrating as well. It was just one of those games where I'd been the better team. I'd played well. I'd played good, but, you know, I often say it, you know, on Ultimate this year, good is not good enough. That's just a simple fact. You need to be better than that. And with 13 minutes to go, a chance to make it to restore our lead. Once again, it's that Humphreys to Lloyd connection, working all game long. The academy graduates linking up, unfortunately. Great save in the near post, kept it at 1-1. So yeah, no wins in our last 7 games in all competitions. No wins in our last 6 in the league. And whilst Ben Davis seems like things have changed, I've stripped him of the captain's armband on the interim basis, and he was saying thanks for it. I was like, I like this, you know, it's true pro. He's lost the captain's armband. Now as he responds, says thanks for it, you know. Understands the need to build for the future here with Newport County, but yeah, even so, it has been a tough run, but we've really picked it up. No defeats in our last 3, and to be honest here, you know, against Nottingham Forest and Blackburn, playoff teams pushing for promotion, and then away at London Road as well, we should have won all 3 games, but should have is not doing. So following that, Huddersfield Town, and oh my goodness gracious me. You know, when you need a bit of luck, sometimes the FIFA gods will just answer your prayers. I was getting so frustrated, man. No wins in our last 7 nil competitions. Please, game. I've played so well in the past 3. Haven't won any of them. Just give me something here against the Terriers. Well, I'm not going to lie, I could have bent it in with Ruben Colwill, but when you're feeling low on confidence, sometimes you need an even easier route. I tried to cut it back to Rabbi Matondo, and in the end a little scramble just saw the ball deflect into the bottom corner. An own goal, and Newport County lead. It is a shocking goal, but you best believe I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take it to the bank. Newport County 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Absolutely embarrassing goal, one of the worst I've scored in this year's FIFA, but I will take it. I mentioned before, mistakes in this year's FIFA, defensively and with goalkeepers, just so prevalent. Absolutely bizarre. But half an hour in after a great save by Price, we went on the counter. Brilliant ball by Lloyd into Rabbi. Gets in behind the back line, and once this guy is in behind the back line and one-on-one, forget about it. So clinical, playing striker this year in what was the absence of Davis and Bound, and he's kept them both on the bench. Rabbi Matondo, our top scorer, makes it 2-0 Newport County. I was thinking, okay, we led by 3 at the City Ground against Nottingham Forest. I'm taking absolutely nothing for granted. But after I went 3 goals up with 10 minutes to go in the first half, Gavin Humphreys, first goal since becoming captain. I love the celebration, but I was thinking, surely, after no wins in our last 7 in all competitions, surely this is the return to winning ways we needed. Gavin with a wonderful strike in off the far post makes it 3-0 Newport County. And in the second half, leading by 3, the Terriers trying to get back in the game do. 4 minutes after half time, it's 3-1, and I was having flashbacks to the game at the City Ground and thinking, please not again. Please not again. Leading by 3 and failing to win that game. I can't have that 2 games in the last 5, I think it is. Surely not. 18 minutes to go. A chance to restore the lead to 3. Great save. Kept it at 3-1 as Matondo was denied. But thankfully with 10 minutes to go. I'm not going to lie here, guys. I just really needed these points. I was trying to make Huddersfield just chase shadows, basically. Out of 9 minutes to go. Just desperately trying to score an easy goal. You know, an easy cutback goal. Just keep holding the ball. Don't let Huddersfield win it. They had so many bodies far forward. I was thinking just keep the ball in the corner if you need to. Don't feel the need to force things through the middle. But after Ashesha beat his man and cut inside, he cut it back to Gavin, and that would wrap it up. 6 minutes to go. Humphreys bags his brace, and finally I knew it was over. Relief, the whole team celebrated with a new captain, and I think my mind is probably made up now. I mean, Cooper's done nothing wrong. I love the guy as a centre-half. He's been great since coming in, growing really, really nicely. Ben Davis is the vet in this team and a great team leader. But Gavin Humphreys, I think now, should be captain for good. There's no doubt about it. His performances this season speak for themselves. He is 16 years old, yet willing this team to points. And there it is, after no wins in our last 7 in all competitions. We finally get one picked up. Massive win there. Pulls us away from the bottom 3 with the Terriers in 22nd place. That was a massive win for us there based on league position. But our following game, I was thinking, alright boys, we got to win. Let's make it back to back, shall we? Look at the fixture list. Who have we got? Graham Potter's Brighton away from home on the south coast of England. Top of the table right now. Oh, good, cool, yeah. Excellent, okay. We'll see how we get on then, shall we? So we fell behind really early on here against the best team in the division. And I mentioned last season, you know, when we faced Bristol City, that there are just certain teams sometimes, like outside of the Premier League, who are just so much better than the other teams. Brighton this year have been those kind of guys. But to be fair, despite falling behind early, we get back on level terms 31 minutes in. First goal since returning from injury for Alan Bound. And I was thinking, alright, okay, keep it tight, keep it disciplined, and admittedly, time waste a little bit. We might be alright. 64 minutes in, and I'm absolutely fuming. Try and play a simple cross-field ball across the back with Payne going to the Don, I think it was. And, yeah, the pass deflects off the legs of Terry Taylor. Brighton win it back on the edge of our area, and that is just nothing other than a gift. It's not Christmas yet, but it would feel that way for Brighton. This is just so frustrating. Again, just seeing like a simple pass there from Payne to Dawn, and it just hits the legs of Taylor, and Brighton win it back. Of course, I take the blame for it. It's just a very unfortunate goal to concede. It's still my error though for hitting the ball straight against the legs of my defender. I don't know why he wasn't watching the ball and got out of the way, but even so, it's 2-1, Brighton are back in front. And the fact of the matter is, to be honest here, I was kind of clinging on at that point anyway. You saw me doing ball rolls or fake rolls with my goalkeeper an hour into the game. That's because of half an hour to go, I was already employing time-wasting tactics away against Brighton. So I think that's the only way I can close this game out of a point. Fact of the matter is, we were beaten by the best team in the Championship right now. Final score, Brighton 4, Newport County 1, and after no defeats, to be fair, in our last 3 games, last 4 games, sorry, back to losing ways there against Brighton. Again, like I said, they're 5 points clear of Blackburn in 3rd, 3 clear of Fulham in 2nd. I think they are going to top the table and go up automatically. We've got 44 points of 11 games to go, 14th place in the table right now, and we're currently 11 points clear of Huddersfield in 22nd. As Ajax offer me the manager role, and of course I rejected it straight away. It was such a, like, I have to say, like, it was a really fitting team to offer me the manager role as well. You tend to just get like one manager offer every single FIFA CM save, and it normally comes around this time, you know, midway or towards the back end of season 3 of one of your saves. We had it in my Brentford career mode with Borussia Dortmund, and in this one it's Ajax. And I thought that was a really fitting team as well. Ajax with so much homegrown talent, like in the project I've done with Newport County here, wanted to take me to the Netherlands and do it there at the Johan Cruyff. I thought that was a really, like, of all the teams that could have offered me a manager role, that's the most fitting one in world football, I would say. I thought that was so cool, man. But of course, we said no. This is club and country, and of course, we're sticking with the Wales and Newport County project. I always say, like, I'm more than willing to move clubs in FIFA CMs. I do. I think it can really, like, breathe new life into a save you're doing. But in a situation and rule-specific save like this one, of course, it's an RTG, which naturally is something we won't abandon. So yeah, we stay with Newport County and Wales. But I have to say, I thought that was really realistic. That of all the teams in world football to give me a manager position, That's probably the most apt it could have been, Ajax. I thought that was really, really cool there. I'm sure it's just a coincidence from EA, but it really did feel cool. A very nice, realistic touch, you know, liking what I'm doing with the homegrown project with Newport County, wanting to take me to Ajax. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, yeah, sorry, back to my original point. 11 games to go right now, clear of Huddersfield in 22nd place. I think all we really need now is like 3 wins in our remaining 11, and I think we'll be okay. There's 23 minutes in, you see Payne go down and I hit the ball against him whilst he was on the floor. Totally unintentional, didn't mean that, but still, I think we'll be okay. But I think the playoffs now have gone. You know, 1 win in our last, what's that, like 9 games, I think, something like that. I think the chance now of making the playoffs is all but over. And I'll give it my best shot. The following game here, final one today's episode, Coventry City away at the Rico. We were 2-0 up, despite Payne's injury, we were 2-0 up. Ruben Cole scored our first, and then Ravi Matondo got a little bit lucky as he just about smacked in our second through sheer willpower alone. So we were leading by 2 against the Sky Blues at the Rico, and then 50 minutes in, a chance to make it 3, which we would do. It's that once again connection of Humphreys to Matondo, 10-11, our 2 best players linking up, and we're 3-0 up at the Rico Arena. But, you know, we've been in this position before against Nottingham Forest, so I knew the game wasn't done, and a few minutes later, after Matondo makes it 3-0. I don't know what it is about 3-goal leads, but for some strange reason, once I get them, I feel like the AI are going to get a goal directly afterwards. Happened again. Happened for the 3rd straight game. First against Nottingham Forest, then against the Terriers, and now against the Sky Blues as well. Fortunately, though, we would hold on for the win. So 3-1, 2 wins in our last 3 games. And we're not going to give up on the playoffs yet. I do think the chance is incredibly slim. But with 10 games to go, the Baggies in 6th, they've got 60 points on the board. We're up to 12th. We're 13 points behind. We've got a far worse goal difference record. And West Brom have the game in hand. It's a very slim chance. But until it's mathematically over, we'll give it our best shot. But that won't be for CNC, guys. Big thank you for watching. Enjoy. If you hadn't, please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode of C and C as we desperately try and stay in the playoff race very soon.